Some people think their head is on straight, but for most of us, it's off kilter. Now, this could be causing you to have undue neck, shoulder, or even lower back pain. Welcome to the Tweak of the Week. I'm your host, Tommy Larkin, and as always, I am so grateful for you joining me today. The focus today is particularly on the Pelvo-Ocular Reflex, which is a neuromuscular response between the pelvic girdle and the relative position of the head. According to Kay Levitt in his article, Muscular and Articular Factors of Movement Restriction, quote, as one's head migrates forward, the pelvis reflectively rotates anteriorly to readjust one's center of gravity, i.e. the pelvo-ocular reflex. This rotation of the pelvis with concomitant forward head migration can lead to thoracolumbar pain. This example illustrates how a forward head posture can lead to dysfunction and pain in different regions of the body, end quote. In other words, if your head is tilted to one or multiple directions, the hips compensate appropriately to maintain balance in your body. That means if your head is not on straight, that pain in your ass may not be your boss. Now, speaking of the boss, they told me to remind you to click that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me, and you'll be the first to know when the new Tweak of the Week comes out. Now, back to the topic at hand. As far as getting rid of these pains or remedying a solution to the issue, it's not necessarily a simple fix. This is because there are between 6 and up to 20 sets of muscles directly connected to the cervical spine region, your head, and or between the neck and shoulders. So this leads to many possibilities of imbalances that can occur simply from a couple of muscles in your neck being tight or overly strong. So today we're going to look at 2 tweaks for 2 common but related neck positions. The most common position I see is the chin jutting forward, which is now more prevalent due to the use of mobile devices. And it's called and known as texting neck. Now, 20 years or more ago, it was a tilt to one side or the other because of holding a phone's receiver between the ear and the shoulder. Now, you can still notice this in many people because one shoulder is slightly hiked up. The other, they put the receiver on. Yeah, see? So, what do? Well, we determine the position of the head and then prescribe corrective exercises to balance out the overactive muscles to the underactive ones. Now, overactive means the ones that are tight or have become shorter in length, and underactive muscles are overly stretched out ones or ones that are not as strong as they should be. This effect between overactive and underactive muscles creates an imbalance in the body. So one tight muscle in the neck can directly relate to issues in the shoulders, arms, upper back, side waist, lower back, and hips. So let's look at the texting neck first. This position juts the chin forward and thus creates pain in the neck, but also makes the mid-lower back arch. The butt sticks out more, and this ooh la la posturing can create an amazing look for your Instagram post. However, it also can make the abdomen weaker, which then relates back to lower back pain and can lead to general leg fatigue and gait issues. Now, if you have a tight side of the neck from holding that phone under the ear, the spine tends to bow because of lengthening the respective side waist. This makes the opposite side contract to support the shoulder lift. This can create discomfort in the back on the contracting side, on the hips, the shoulder, and the neck. So here are 2 tweaks you can do to help texting neck and a side tilting head. The first one is the texting neck. I recommend doing this isometric hold 3 times and holding for a count of 5. So we'll interlace the hands behind the head so the index knuckles are lined up with the occipital bones. Creating resistance, but with relaxed arms, press the head into the hands and lift the chin to feel the back of the neck also engage. Now hold for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax the pressure for a moment and we'll do 2 additional rounds. Now press the head into the hands and lift the chin to feel the back of the neck also engage. And hold for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, relax the pressure for a moment and we'll do one more round in just a second. Now press the head into the hands and lift the chin to feel the back of the neck also engage. And hold for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now relax the pressure and release the hands. Now you can also do the head wing flies exercise, which was tweak of the week number 26, in combination with this movement. If you do so, then when spreading the arms open, make sure to lift the chin to engage the neck. Great. So let's do the side tilting tweak. You can do this standing or sitting. Stretch the right arm out to the side at about a 45-degree angle from the hips. Now keeping the chin level to the floor, turn your head to the left and seek to stretch the chin and the hand away from each other, and also slightly externally rotate the arm. Hold here for a moment to get the feeling of this stretch. Now when doing this one, hold for 30 seconds and then repeat a total of 3 times. Now you can do this one without the arm action, as the primary stretch is for the neck. However, I find adding the arm gives a nice long extension to the stretch, which adds benefit to the shoulder and arm and makes the stretch more productive, in my opinion. Now, in addition, if your neck tilts is to the right, then you do the right arm and turn the head to the left. If your neck tilt is to the left, then you do the left arm and turn your head to the right. So there you go. I hope you gained great benefit from today's tweak. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Put them in the specific tweaks comment section and I'll get back to you. And before we go, don't forget to click that like button. And if you know someone who could benefit from today's video, I greatly appreciate you forwarding and sharing it with them. As always, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, have an amazing week and be excellent to each other.